fighter that the crew affectionately calls Benny. We even have a pilot and a runway, which, if the enemy propaganda is to be believed, may be the last functioning runway our side controls within 600 miles. Our mission is to harass the enemy, to keep them on their toes while the Hats back in Bava try to work out a strategy to push them back. We are very good at our jobs. The Hats are less so at theirs. My mind is wandering again, and it takes Aletta several moments to get my attention. "Tiato," she repeats, finally reaching across and tapping me on the shoulder. I come out of my reverie. "Eh? What are you thinking about?" "Bread," I lie, giving her a smile. The kind of bread my mother used to make with the braided dough, soft like a cloud, spread with orange marmalade. "Ugh," Aletta responds, touching 2 fingers to her stomach and falling backwards on her haunches. "You're making me hungry." I'm making myself hungry. She hands me a cup of coffee. It tastes like slightly bitter water, but I thank her because it's hot. Aletta is a good woman, and I think she's been flirting with me. "Tiato," she says. I look up for my coffee. "Did you—" She pauses as if searching for the right words. "Did you have midnight watch at the radio?" "Yes." She knows I did. The watch roster is written beside the radio. Her face is serious, and this puts me on edge. Did I do something wrong? I try to think back on the previous night and wonder why Aletta makes me feel like a schoolboy. Technically, I outrank her, but out here, a platoon of Rangers on the enemy line, rank means very little. She continues on. "I had it after you," she says. "The radio was tuned to enemy propaganda." I freeze, coffee halfway to my mouth, tongue suddenly dry. I've spent every night for 2 weeks hunched over our equipment, earphones pressed against the sides of my head, listening to enemy propaganda during my shift. I try to smile. "Their music is better," I say, waving a hand in dismissal. I hunch closer to the fire, feeling suddenly defensive, hoping she does not prod further. "Their music is better," Aletta says. This makes me glance up. Back in Bava, listening to enemy propaganda is a shooting offense, and we both know it. "You?" I ask. Aletta stirs her pot of coffee and gives a little shrug. By accident, of course. There is a long, drawn-out silence. I glance furtively at Aletta till she sighs and continues on. "No, not by accident. We all listen, Tiato. We all wonder if their food is better, or their beds and clothes warmer. We all look toward the enemy airbase and wonder if we could make it there without one of our friends shooting us in the back for desertion." This admission startles me and makes me feel guilty all at once. I've been considering those very things for weeks. I'm not sure what to say. She looks me in the eye. "Commander Giotto took me aside last month and told me that if any of us makes a run for it while I'm on duty, he would not question me if I miss." She mimes making a rifle shot. I can hear nothing but my heart beating, and I look around to make sure everyone is still asleep. This is treason. She has as good as told me that I could make it to the enemy if I wanted. I wonder if this is some kind of test, but I think I know Aletta better than that. And she has been flirting with me. She wouldn't flirt with someone she might have to kill. She stares at me expectantly, and I realize that I made up my mind about the amnesty days ago. If I took their offer, I say carefully, they would make me turn over the location of our platoon. Likely, she agrees. I think that I could betray my country, but I could not betray my friends.